Welcome back again to God's Nobody here on the mighty YouTube. I'm Auntie's T-Bone, your reluctant Jonah. Wanted to go ahead and shoot a random rant video called The Echoing Effect. And I'm hoping I can get this out right. It's just been something that the Lord has been kind of talking to me about this morning in regards to my relations with other people. And what he's been kind of saying is around be kind and brave, that sign that I will often reference before starting some of my videos. First, be kind. You know, I can't tell you how many times in the past where in the immediacy of a moment, I thought somebody was being cruel to me. I perceived that what they were saying or how they were acting or what they were doing, they were trying to be cruel to me. And a lot of times it was because I was caught up in my own emotions. I was caught up in my own perceptions of things. And it was only after the passing of time, or what I call the echoing effect, after I was able to turn over the situation and look at it from multiple different angles, I was able to discover that what I thought was actual cruelty turned out to be kindness. It's just that at the time, I couldn't receive what was perhaps indirectly being said. Let me give you an example. There have been a lot of women that I've loved in my life that I wanted that didn't want me. Now, in the immediate moments, it seemed that they were cruel to me, that they were terrible to me. But you know, there was a song a while back called Sometimes Love Just Ain't Enough by Don Henley. And I can't remember the female artist that joined him in that duet. But as you listen through that song, you hear that this is a couple that has everything, but has nothing really to offer each other. But what they have, love, is not enough to keep them together. And I'm probably not describing it very well. But what I discovered is that sometimes where I thought that I wasn't good enough, it might have been that the lady thought, you know what, he's a really nice guy, and right now, I'm just not ready for this, and right now, I'm just not a very nice lady. And it actually, what looked like cruelty in the immediate moment, after the passage of time, you can come to realize, right, that she was actually being kind to you. I mean, if she knew on some level, or if he knew on some level that, you know, they were going to really destroy your life, what really hurt you in the immediate moment and appeared as cruel, over time, that echoing effect, as you've had time to turn it over in your mind and to consider things and to look at it from multiple different perspectives, having empathy and putting yourself in the other person's shoes, you could discover that there actually was no malevolence involved. It was kind for her to refuse you. It was kind for him not to get involved with you. Just a possibility. And there are people that do have malevolence and ill will towards others, but there are some people that just don't handle confrontation very well. An example in terms of bravery. You can be in an immediate moment, right? And it can appear like this person is a coward, right? Like this person, you know, this person won't stand up to me. This person won't deal with me. This person, look at him turn tail or run, or look at her turn tail and run. But here's the thing, in the immediate moment, you don't know what's going on inside that other person, right? You don't know what's going on. What appears as maybe cowardly is actually could be bravery, because that person realizes that, hey, this is a situation a little bit beyond what I'm capable of dealing with at this time. And then as time passes, right, you can come to realize that what you thought was cowardly in the immediate moment, you can think it over and turn it over. And if you can put yourself into the shoes of the other person, you could discover that that person was actually being brave. That person was actually being brave, not responding to your provocations, if that's what you were doing. Because here's the thing that I've learned when it comes to human communication. We make lots of assumptions, and therefore that gives birth to lots of misperceptions. But the echoing effect of those two principles, if you give it some thought, it can be really true. That what you think is the opposite of kindness in the immediate moment, it appears cruel. After giving it some time and after thinking about all the situations you had with that person, you might find it was actually kind of them not to get involved with you. In that immediate moment, when that person looked cowardly and you thought, boy, I got it over him, or boy, I got it over her. Look at him run, look at this, look at this, look at that. You might look back and discover, hey, that person was no coward at all. That person was brave for not reacting to what could have been a potentially explosive situation. Just some random thoughts on be kind and brave and the echoing effect that the passing of time can have on those two principles and their polar opposites. Until next time, this has been Auntie's T-Bone on God's Nobody on the Mighty YouTube. Goodbye now.